Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're doing a video on the RXG and Toys Glock 18 Gel Blaster. Don't know if that's actually what it's called, but, you know, let's get straight into the video. Now guys, remember, this is the disclaimer, and they look like real guns and it's offensive to point them or fire at anyone without their permission. But gel blasters will remain legal in Queensland despite moves in other states to effectively ban their use without a license. Now, remember, before April 7th, 2021, you have to get rid of them, or you have to apply for a firearms license to actually own one in any state other than Queensland. This only applies for Australia. I don't know about any other countries, but remember, you cannot illegally own one, and do not take it out in public. Thanks for watching, and I'll get back to the video. Okay, so here goes. Basically, you get the Glock 18, you get some glasses, you get a suppressor, which doesn't actually do anything. You get the mag with it, and you get the gel balls, if that's what you want to call it. Now you also get this. It's a holder for them, but it doesn't hold them all, if that makes sense. I just got a big water bottle. Now you have to soak these in water for about 4 hours. Now let's get this thing out. So this is the gun and everything, Glock 18. Now this, you've got this accessory attachment on, but I don't screw it on because I like to take it off sometimes. It looks a lot better. I've just taped that because I'm doing something with it. That's the button to let the mag stay in. Pull it back to reload and use that to fire. Now never point this at anyone because you have to treat a gun with respect. Now, so put the gel balls in here. I'll show you in a second. First off, let's just show you how you do this. So you put it in there, you try and line up this right there, that little button. You try and line that up with the little hole there, and there you go. Now we've got the little suppressor. It just screws on there. It still shoots, it just doesn't suppress at all. It kind of makes it louder, to be honest. Yes. Now these are safety goggles. Should wear them. When I try them on, it actually makes it look a little terrible. If you can kind of see there, this is sort of what it looks like. It's really, these are terrible, so you're better off just getting some like engineer ones, to be honest. So yeah, it comes with these. I'll show you what that looks like. Alright guys, so this is what they look like. I'll get them out. So yes, they're just little Orbeez pretty much, and I'll show you guys how to put them in. So you get this. You pull that back and you kind of just sit it, and you can actually buy feeders for it so it goes through automatically, but I find it so much cheaper and easier just to do it like this. Now a small handful should be enough, but if not, then figure it out yourself because everyone has different hand sizes. Alright, so I got some extra ones, just put them back. Now, you can shoot these inside because they pretty much go back down to that size, but a little bit smaller. But it's not recommended if you have pets because they will eat them, and these things collect water in, and they will suck up all the moisture inside and probably kill your animals. So, as I said before, you want to hold it flat like this, and then you want to push that down, put your finger there. You want to push that down. I'll see if you can actually look at it properly. I like that this is clear. You get these in clear so you can see how much you put in. And you stop when it gets to there. Now, my one pet peeve about this gun is that when you're shooting, it's not the best. So, like, it's pretty accurate, but sometimes a lot of them fall out and the gel balls will get stuck in the gun, and then you have to get them out like that. So anyways guys, I think it's time we go outside and do a little bit of a shooting test, and I'll go through everything here. Alright guys, so I'm going to keep this on the side accessory, so then you guys can see what it's like. Now, I'm going to shoot this little head here. I bought this about a week ago. Now, like I said, this isn't the best gun, but it also isn't the worst. I'm not wearing eye protection right now because it's terrible. So I do recommend you guys should actually wear goggles, because if this gets in your eyes, it can hurt. Yes, but do remember, this is illegal in Victoria, which is why this is done in Queensland. And it's also illegal in New South Wales. Anyways, you should have seen the disclaimer at the start of the video. So, like I said, put it in there. Now, stand back, and then I sometimes do that. So with this gun, when you reload, you have to push it down, like point to the ground, then reload, because it doesn't really fire well. And now that just let out a lot of them. I'll show you what that looks like now. Alright, so see how we've only shot one, but there's multiple missing. Now, I don't know if it's going to do it right now, but yeah. That's the problem with the gun. I was told because they're not soaked properly, but I know that it's just because it's really cheap and I got it off AliExpress. That's why, if you ever decide to actually get a gel blaster, get it from Tactical Edge Hobbies. And some more fell out. Perfect. But yeah, get it from Tactical Edge Hobbies. They're really, really, really good. I just ordered one, metal and everything. But anyways, guys, now I'll show you some actual shooting, and I'll also add the suppressor, and I'll take the accessory sights off. Alright. Usually I'd use two hands, but this is a really terrible camera, so. Now look at that. That little mark there. Yeah. That's how strong it is. Now guys, it's not always about how accurate the gun is or how fast it fires. It also depends on how good of a shooter you as a person are, or is anyways. Sorry, English is bad here. So basically, if you're a really shit shot, you probably won't be the best at shooting these guns. Now, I'm really decent with a gun. I'm not American, I'm Australian, so. Now, multiple of them came out again. Now, let's see if I can get some sort of. I'll try and. I'll get a stand. No, it doesn't shoot that time. And that come back and ricocheted at me. Remember guys, aim for the head. Now I'll show you what that looks like. See? All in the head. I've shot real guns before. I'm really good with guns. Now, anyways, so yeah, I'll show you. I'll get a stand and I'll show you what it looks like when it hits. Anyways, guys, so yeah. Before I do any of that, again, I'll show you how to really, really quickly reload the mag. So you just got to sit it like that, and it goes all the way up. And yes, now let's get into the shooting. Multiple, one, nothing, one again. That was 3 that time. So look at what it does to this. Imagine that on your head. Now that one ricocheted and hit me. Almost hit me in the eye. That's why you should be wearing protection, or don't take that in any other sense. You should be wearing eye protection when doing this sort of stuff. Treat it like a workplace. If you're an engineer, you know what I mean. Always wear eye protection. You don't have to wear gloves. But it's always smart. Just have that little bit of extra protection. I'm going to reload again, and when this is empty, I'll shoot with the suppressor on it. And I'll also shoot with the accessory sights off. Alright, now there should be no more. None left. Alright guys, now that's what it looks like there. When it's empty, remember, you just sit it back in the gun. Don't keep it loaded or anything. That button there is to release. So, And basically, this is what it looks like after all the shots. And I did not miss a single shot because I am great with guns. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now I'm going to take that off. Changes nothing at all. Now you can get two out at the same time, but it's a lot less accurate. It's also pretty stupid. Anyways, now I'll add the suppressor on and see how that fires. I haven't really shot it with this on, I don't actually think, but yeah, that definitely makes it less accurate. Now let's go back a little bit more. Still hitting. Nothing. Again, I'll have to reload. And I'll show you again. None this time, great. Alright guys, again, I'll show you some more shooting. One hand. No, you can do gangster style, but remember that's not how you're supposed to shoot a gun. When shooting a gun, you hold it like that. Don't know if it's properly reloaded there. You hold it like this, and then you have to have a good, decent grip, and there. Especially with pistols. I generally, when I reload, I don't do that. I generally do like that, and then now that one, see, I don't know if you've seen that, but that one didn't shoot, it pushed him out. This is not electric, this is air, completely air, and spring related. None left. Not yet, hold on. Now that's it guys. Nothing left. Again guys, so taking that off, I don't really like that. I think it's a lot more accurate without this. Now I'll show you how to take this on and put it back on and everything like that. So basically, you just, they come screwed in, but I took it off for reasons. It's a pretty decent gun. I like to sometimes pretend it's got an extended mag. And I'll show you what this looks like. So this is what it does to it. All shot in the face. I'll get some light. Don't know if you can see that properly, but this is basically the damage done to it. I'd say I'd definitely survive a zombie apocalypse. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you guys want some more shooting montages, I can do. Remember, 4.5 hours for the gel balls. And if not, you can do it longer. Don't keep them in a place that's too hot. There is a manual in the back of this thing. I'll leave a link in the description. Should only take, I'd say maybe a week to get here, depending on where you are. If you're in Australia, it should take about a week. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you want to see next, and bye-bye.